smoke well though.
Did it?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Lewis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, Geis, and from the Villiger Cigar International Studios is John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
I'm good. By all of your powers combined, you had my smoking experience.
Nice.
There you go.
Except not.
A little bit of everything from everybody.
No. That's 2 hours of my time that I can't get back, which I would have been rather smoking a what from Illusione?
All right. So today we're talking about the Illusione Jeremy Piven Collection PIV Robusto. The cigar is a Robusto.
Is it PIV or is it PIV?
PIV.
All right.
I don't know. 5" by 52. Comes out of the Taps factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper, binder, filler, all listed as Nicaraguan. No other details. Blended by Dion Giolito. Price point is $14.95. Cigar was released in November of 2021. And we picked these cigars up from Napa Cigar. So if you are in the Napa area, make sure you stop in after you've had your fill of wine. They now have
whiskey,
beer, wine.
No, they have a spirits license now.
Of all sorts.
That sounds fantastic.
So you could stop in.
Do you go in there on the weekend, June?
I would, but it's a little further. No,
we'll go up there every once in a while.
Yeah, no, my Lauren hates cigar smoke.
Oh, sounds like she'd get along well with Laura.
Yeah. I'll be honest. She hates the smell of cigar smoke. So.
When are you guys? Are you getting married? When are you guys getting married?
All right, okay. All right, we'll talk about this after.
All right, tell us your experience with the cigar, Jim.
Okay. This is another Tapsa that's super disappointing. First third, it was just like off the bat, it was just so sharp, very sharp with pepper. That spice just lodges, in the back of my throat. And it's very charred, kind of a taste to like very charred wood. Got some hay coming through. It was almost impossible for me to retro the cigar because it was so like sharp with pepper. But by the by the middle of it, but by the middle of it, I love this so much. Not at all. Because Seth actually is the only one. So by the way, guys, Seth smoked 20 of these and he found one that he liked.
Yeah, he had to smoke 20 to find one he liked.
But first, second half or so.
Your cigar improved, man. I'm looking at
it did. It did improve. It got less, it was a bit more cohesive, less off-putting, I guess, with all that spice jammed in there. But I don't know. This is not the Tapsa that I know. Like, why is all this Tapsa stuff nowadays so fucking like minerally and spicy? Like, it's so disappointing.
All right, Seth, what was your experience like?
I didn't have that experience that he did. Listen, I smoked a lot of these, and after 3 drops of acid and 2 bottles of bourbon, I found a good one. So no, I mean, I will say that this is probably the best constructed cigar to come out of Tabs in a while. Really? Well, see, I
disagree.
Oh yeah, Aaron doesn't. Yeah, Aaron disagrees big time.
I also disagree.
Oh, okay.
The ones I had smoked well. Listen, I'm on an island. Do I even need to fucking do this?
Keep going.
No.
Keep going.
Cocoa, cream, nuts, spices. It's just balanced. Solid medium cigar. John?
Yeah, everything June said is correct. It's just, I mean, man, I'll bag on the price later, but come on, man. Like, first of all, Dion, you're better than this. We know you're better than this. And I think that's why it's so disappointing for me, because I'm smoking this. I'm like, this doesn't taste like anything like Illusione. The pepper was too intense. The first third wasn't balanced. All the flavors were all over the place. Second third was just kind of dry wood, more dry wood, pepper, dry wood. And I'm like, well, this is linear and boring. And the last third was dry wood and earth and mineral. And I'm like, boy, the only thing that could be worse is me being June right now and smoking this and hating it. But I had the exact same experience. It's like, this is minerals and wood. And I don't like it. And I wish I wasn't smoking this. I wish I was smoking any of the other really good Illusiones. Weirdly, the burn was great. It was pretty much flawless, but the draw was like tight. It was resistant. And I'm like, $14, man. Just getting a little tired of this. Anyways, I was
You know,
disappointed. It was average, but I was disappointed. Dion's better than this. Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with a detailed toasted cedar, some mustiness, some black pepper. A floral note joined in a little bit later. Second third saw some creaminess join in, and then the cream and the floral notes departed later. Final third saw the black pepper drop out and a light wood bitterness join in. Burn issues, I think, had an effect on the flavor. Cigar went out 4 times in the first 2 thirds. Final third was perfect. So something going on the front end of the cigar. It was a good start to the cigar. Just the burn, I think, just kind of blew it up. But I think that's what knocked the cream and the floral notes out of there. Otherwise, if those stayed around, I'd be around what Seth's talking about. I would like to revisit it just to see if I can get a better constructed version. See if I get that more of that first third, kind of at least get to the second third. But price point's a bit high, so it's I want to try it again, but I also don't want to pay that price to try it again. But I may do it just to bite the bullet and try it. So we'll see. All right, getting into the scores. Start at the top with Seth, 6.57. I was next at 5.55. John gave it a 5.30, and Jiunn gave it a 5.05. So Seth, how that 6.57 matchup for you?
Listen, when you look at the past Illusione releases that we've had the TAA and we had the PCA.
Right.
This was better. It smoked more. It smokes kind of in that singular fume de more category of being solid medium. I found John disagrees, but then John thought the PCA and TA is better than this.
Considerably.
Overall with the price, I mean, gosh, we could get into that if we really want to. But I enjoyed the blend. It's probably, I scored it probably a little bit higher than it deserves. I have smoked a bunch of these, and I will be honest, after the first one, I was like, hold on, that's I gotta smoke some more. So may have been reaching here, but heck yeah, there you go. Who's
right.
Someone's far after me. I don't know where.
Yeah, my 5.55 matches up well. I mean, it was an above average flavor profile. The burn just really took the cigar down in regards to the score, as well as probably the flavor profile. So if the flavor profile kind of went on, I would have enjoyed the cigar very much, but that just didn't happen. All right, John, 5.3.
I mean, the whole time I'm smoking this, I'm like, I could have been smoking 2 7/8 Rothschilds. So
Always going back to that Rothschild.
I mean, listen, it's a good cigar, and there's plenty of other, like I said, there's plenty of other Illusiones that are like half the price point that are better. Part of it, I think, was this was a bit hyped up, so I was kind of expecting, better, and it was not. So that 5.053,
Yeah, 5.3.
yeah, it matches up well, and we can bag on the price point later, but $14 cigar shouldn't be below 5.75, in my opinion.
All right, you 5.05.
It's anytime we score things in the 5s, it's always no good. So yeah, this man, I'm a little, I'm one of those cigar guys that like to smoke. Like when I smoke for pleasure, which Aaron, I don't think Aaron does.
No.
Simply Herf. but he's an anomaly in general. But it within the whole cigar, thing. But so when I smoke for pleasure, I always turn to 90% of the time I turn to Illusione and taps and stuff. Because I love it. So it's especially disappointing to know how it should taste and to know that the new releases, taste this bad. It's like, man, that's extra disappointing, I feel like. So this is no different.
Final thoughts. Hopefully there's another size in this series or another blend in this series that we can try.
Yeah.
Why ask for another size? Why
I
ask
don't
for another
know.
series?
I mean, I guess I'm willing to come back because
hope
it's
not.
Dion, but man, yeah, I'm with Seth. I hope not. I really sincerely hope not.
And sometimes you just gotta just let it be. Just let it end positively. Just let it go.
So my new
remember
consistent
that.
brand, because it used to be Illusione. My new one, I would say, in the last 2 years is Hoya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to try new stuff, guys, not to eat away this particular video.
This is
Did you just
Man.
buy a box of Illusione not that long ago?
every other
Yeah,
day
I
in the
buy-
chat. Every
dude,
other day
Mike
in the
Stack-
chat, you talk about this. We talk
Yeah.
about how you're buying these boxes, and yet you come on this video. It's still his video. We're
Yeah.
recapping his cigars, and you're telling people to go do other stuff. When in
No,
the
no.
chat,
Guys,
you always
guys,
are like,
guys,
"Which
you know what
size
you-
should I buy a box of?"
You guys, you know what you guys should buy? You guys should still absolutely buy Illusione, but go with his like original document series and
Watch
his
out.
like
Yeah.
regular production.
Buy 50
stuff.
cal rush
ECC,
outs.
Oh,
ECCJ,
100%. Buy 2 cabs. Fuck.
Listen,
ECCJs,
those 88s are just
88s.
solid.
F9s, Ninfa 33s, they're all
68s.
Dude, they're all
the
good.
68s are really
yeah,
good.
the CG4
They're all
teaching
good.
machines, they're all
No.
really good.
Triple eights are really
They
good.
won't break the bank.
Or 2G slam.
Now I feel better. I feel like I've made some.
Ooh, the
compliments.
triple eight
Can we
slam.
end the video now?
Triple eight slam
Yes.
press are sweet.
All right, just keep naming stuff as we go out, as we roll out, Seth.
Triple eight Candela.
All right. If you just catch
yeah.
this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to
Shrimp,
us. We'll check out the
fried
full written
shrimp,
review on the website,
grilled shrimp,
Barbecue shrimp,
also
royal
social
shrimp.
media channels, and you catch all of our recaps on
Peeling
and
Spotify,
shrimp.
iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in.
scramble shrimp,
We'll catch you on the
coconut
next one.
shrimp.
shrimp.